Hey guys, I wanted to do a video about this Canon. The hell is this thing? This is a Canon Vixia HFR 300. Alright, little cheap camcorder. I had one back in the day, long before this YouTube stuff started coming out. And actually, this is what this camera up here as well. So I started using it, and I figured out how to get HDMI out, clean HDMI out. And I did that months ago. Anyway, I decided I was going to buy another one. And I couldn't remember how to get HDMI out. And I went online, did some research, trying to figure all that out. And the problem is, what the problem is, is nobody knows how to do it. And I guess I just accidentally got to the menus where I could do it. Anyway, I'm going to try to... I've got a kind of a janky connection on this one. There it goes. Well, it worked for a minute. I'll switch you over to it, and we're going to go through the menu structure on it. Alright, so if you hit the menu button, I hit the wrong one. This one. Alright, whoa. You want to go to other settings on here. Well, first things first. Why am I not getting all my menus? Maybe because I'm recording out of the HDMI now. Huh. Maybe because I hit the wrong deal to start with. Let's get out to the camera here. I'll just get out. Oh my goodness. And the connector on the camera is jacked up, so don't go anywhere if the screen goes black, because it's temporary. Well, I got to get all this squared away. Anyhow, I gotta get out of that menu. There we go. Okay, so now I hit the right menu button. Okay, in here, well, you got a picture of my belly behind the deal, but where it says camera mode, you come in here. Alright, hit this camera mode deal. If this is on auto, let me show you real quick, and you hit the menu button and you go to other settings, you've only got the two icons up there, the little film strip icon and the gear icon. Alright, and everything's going to display on the screen. So let me show you. See, now we don't have clean HDMI output. What you're going to want to do is get back in here, change that to the manual button. Okay, hit OK. Alright, then when you go back in after that and you go into other settings, you're going to have an additional tab up there with a little movie camera on it, and you're going to scroll down until you get to on-screen markers. Now normally cameras got these set to on. You want to go in here and change that to off, and then when you do that, after you get that done, you come back out, you got clean HDMI. I'm really not this fat, trust me. It is not that bad. Anyhow, so I'll just scrunch down trying to get to my camera. That's how you get clean HDMI out of a Canon Vixia, whatever the hell it is, Canon Vixia HF R300. And you can get yourself one of these little adapters. This one's the one I'm having trouble with because I kind of bent it when I got it in there, and I've got to just get another adapter off Amazon because this little adapter in the middle here got corrupted. So we're going from HDMI to mini HDMI. This other camera is doing the same thing, so proof positive it works. And you can get clean HDMI out of this camera. And it's not a bad camera, you know. I mean, it's pretty decent for what it is. I think I bought this extra camera for $60. So, and that's I know there's a whole community on YouTube just about clean HDMI out and using webcams and stuff like that, and it's more difficult than what it should be. I mean, if you got an HDMI out on your camera, you should be able to. I mean, if you're manufacturing these things, you should manufacture clean HDMI out. You know, it's just another option in the menu. Anyway, a little tricky to get through this menu and figure out where it's at. Apparently nobody online at this point, at this date and time. As soon as I put this out, maybe everybody will know how to do it. That's the goal. Okay, so the reason I did this camera can get up much higher, and then I can use my zoom to zoom in on this bench. Now, if I had this camera up here at the same height, okay, you can't tell what the hell I'm doing, and I had to have it down way low, which is about this level here. Alright, which I was constantly bumping it with my head. My head would get in the way, I'd be leaning forward, and you couldn't see what I was doing. So this gives me a lot more working space from this camera all the way down to my bench with actually a better picture. And if you look here, I can zoom in, zoom out, and I can adjust that to whatever I want. So that camera works out a hell of a lot better for that. The other bench is still set up with this camera, and I think I'm going to get online and I'm going to buy another one of those suckers while they're cheap, before you guys figure out the secret that it can do clean HDMI out. And I'm going to replace this, because that's what I've been shooting with, is my phones. Old phones. That's a Note 8 you're looking at. The one I'm holding in my hand's a Note 23, I believe. Or no, not a Note 23, an S23. Anyway, once I got this new S Pro Link, I'm able to switch between cameras, leave everything set up, get everything in one edit. So that's the goal, is to get everything set. And the only problem with using the cameras is they have to be lower down, you know. So if I get another one of these, I can raise it up here and it's out of my way. It'll be way up in this area and it'll be completely out of my way. And I'm also getting a Barlow lens for this microscope, so I can get it up higher and get more working space underneath it, because as it is right now, when you move the microscope over here, I can put the microscope up on in the video feed, but then working underneath it, I've got to pull this little lever over here, which makes it to where I can only see out of this eyepiece. Okay, and and at that point, I just need to work on the screen that it's feeding into, and that makes things difficult. And I just need more working space underneath that microscope, because we got about that much room right now. So when you get in here with your soldering iron, you're bumping into things and makes it more difficult. I'm hoping to get it up another 6 or 8 inches and give myself a little extra room. So that is why we're doing that. Anyhow, hope you guys liked it. Like and subscribe if you did. Check in with my channel every now and then if you like instrument cluster repair, general electronics repair. We do a lot of that here, so do your thing. Get down there, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all on the next one.